And thus we begin the Luca is dead theory. Everything that happens after this point is just his mind is slowly dying in the cold. I hate those kinds of theories. The one for Final Fantasy VIII is a little convincing, but I still hate those kinds of theories. As far as I'm concerned, basically everything in a game that isn't specifically stated otherwise can just be taken at face value. Where am I? I open my eyes to be greeted by the sight of leaves above me. I look around me and don't see even a trace of snow. Sheesh, the hero got stranded in the snow. What a pathetic hero you are. Alice, you saved me? Looks like I'm past the mountain. As I take a look to the east, I see something that looks like a human town in the distance. Just as I thought you had vanished, I come across you sleeping in the snow. Sheesh. You better be grateful. You're the one who vanished first, Alice. Even though that's what I'm thinking, I think her anyway. Anyway, it looks like that's Yamatai Village over there. Let's hurry up and go. Before that, let's eat. After all that's left is some dried fish. I do feel pretty hungry. I take out some dried fish from my bag. Yeah? Hmm? Something is staring at us from the shadows. What? Yeah! A small cat monster jumps out from behind the nearby tree. Small? She's bigger than you are, Luca. Do you want this? Yeah! So it's begging for food. But this dried fish is all we have to eat. That reminds me, we still have that grilled sea anemone. We also have the grilled starfish, don't we, Luca? That unappetizing looking thing from Iliasport. Why don't I give this to the nekamata? So, if you don't give it to her, she gets angry and there's a fight. So, we're just going to give it to her. Plus, this is how you get the golden paperweight. Here, do you want to eat this? I hold out the grilled sea anemone to the nekamata. Yeah! The nekamata's eyes light up in happiness. With a leap, it jumps towards me and takes a grilled anemone from me and starts to eat it. Yeah! Who knows, maybe despite how unappetizing it looks, it's actually quite good. After finishing the anemone, the nekamata pushes something towards me. Is this a bell? Are you giving this to me? Yeah! I take the bell the nekamata pushes towards me. Nekamata's bell obtained. This strange power comes flowing into me from the bell. Luca earned 550 experience points. Luca's now level 29. Yeah! With that final parting view, the nekamata vanishes into the grass. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, so, the nekamata. I absolutely love her. I love her design. I think she's so cute. So yes, total smash. I nearly forgot because we didn't fight her. Fight monster. That's the first time I've had a monster just come at me for some normal food. Anyway, should I keep going? We're almost to the Yamatai Village. I continue walking down the path toward Yamatai Village. As I approach the entrance, two girls in strange costumes block my path. Villagers? No. Those ears are elf ears! Kunoichi and Samurai Elf appear. A face I have not seen before. We will not allow hostile strangers into our land. I'm not hostile! Wait a second, please! We're just going to Yamatai Village! To Yamatai Village, you say? Then you'll have to go through us first. Why are you blocking us from going to Yamatai Village? We know that these two elves are in a marriage contract with Yamatai Village. If they block all travelers from getting to them, that's going to destroy their commerce. The strange elves attack before I can say anything else. Alright, we're going to summon Sylph. Not right away, but in a second. Thunder Thrust! Go ahead and fill our mouths. I'll be sure to suck out every drop. Alright. Sylph! My hands are quite skilled, you know. I'll focus on the tip. That. Yeah! Samurai Elf throws Luca down and holds him in the judo pin. But the wind dance makes him dodge. Nice dodge there, Sylph. Bap. I'll lick the tip. While you do that, I'll get the shaft. How long can you endure this? Soon you shall be overcome. Shall meditate. Even my chest is enough to defeat you. Don't you want to dirty this chest? Bap. I'll crush you with my chest. Spray your stuff on my chest. Bap. Sylph, you haven't been blocking any damage hardly, except for that one throw. What skill? Samurai Elf turned into a child. Using some sort of strange trick, are you? In that case, I'll have to go all out. Too good for you? How do my skills taste? In revenge for my partner, I'll defeat you. Still got ways. I don't know if we can win this one. Let's attack one more time and see where we're at. Might be within Death Sword Chaos Star range. You're at your limit. I'll be defeated by my techniques. Alright, let's Death Sword Chaos Star and hope it's enough. 2, 3, 4, 5. That was pathetic! Got you. Pin. Okay, nice dodge there. We might just have this. A crit! That'll do it! Ooh. Careless. Kunoichi elf turns into a child. They were defeated. Those two were awfully odd. Two armed elves like that seem out of place in this calm countryside. And worse, they just attacked me out of nowhere, without letting me get a word in. They just wanted you specifically. You're unbaptized. That's all it is. They're the type of monsters that hang around Yamatai Village. I wonder if the village is okay. Maybe the chief's request was to get rid of those elves? I wonder about that. Those two. I doubt they bother the villagers. I got the feeling that they only attack outsiders. That's right. I do remember them saying something about that. Elven warriors that attack outsiders? Strange man that can pass mountains easily. I can't believe anything! Are there strange monsters hanging around so close to the village? There have been a lot of strange things happening on the way to this village. Anyway, let's go to the village and talk to them. We continue on toward the village, already within our sight. So this is Yamatai Village. I haven't seen this kind of rural village before. As far as I can see, it all looks very peaceful too. What to eat? Hey! Why aren't you in human form? Even though we're in Grand Noah, we don't know if the peace extends here too. Why didn't you take human form before we could be sure? Don't worry. Look over there. Alice points to her left. It's Kitty! And our nekamata is walking down the street with nobody paying any mind to it. Oh, mighty cats! The old man claps his hands together twice and bows to the passing nekamata. Mighty cat, thank you. Here, look. Yeah. The woman holds out a fish and feeds it to the nekamata. There's a strange village. Hey, Alice! After turning my eyes away from the nekamata, I see a bunch of villagers all surrounding Alice. Not good. Are they going to attack us? Oh, mighty snake! The old man bows in front of Alice and claps his hands together twice. Oh, mighty snake! Thank you! Here, what do mighty snakes eat again? You start with soba. Ah, soba! Please wait a moment, mighty snake. To start with? That means that isn't enough! She's a greedy mighty snake. We must pray to her first! The villagers gather around Alice and clap their hands together twice before bowing. This village really is weird. Oh, mighty snake! Here, soba! Thanks for your generous offer. Alice lays across a nearby stone and starts eating the soba that was offered to her. Just as I was thinking about what to do. Oh, mighty fox! Thank you. Please wait a moment. We'll bring you some of them fried tofu. Huh? My fox? What crazy thing are they going to start clapping for the... Uh-huh? You! You? One of the 4 heavenly knights, Tamamo. What is someone like her doing in a remote village? Uh-oh. She didn't come here to destroy it, did she? No, she did not. What'd you come here for? If you came to do something bad, you'll have to get through me first. I don't get it, but if you're selling a fight, I'll buy it. Facing Tamamo, I pull out my sword. I didn't think I'd suddenly end up finding one of the knights here. Oh, mighty belligerent human! I can't think that. If you heard of my fox, you'll be cursed. Oh, mighty scary sword! That brings back memories of my late wife! Well, there goes all the tension. Mighty fox! Here, then fried tofu! Mmm! Tamamo munches on the tofu handed to her, with a contented smile on her face. She happily nibbles away. The villagers gather around her and clap. It looks like any intention she had fighting it is gone. Tamamo, why did you come to this village? It wasn't to destroy it, was it? This village is my home. Why would I destroy it right as I return? I see. I sheath my sword for now. It looks like she has no intention of doing anything bad here. That means there's no reason for us to fight. Alice slurps up a noodle as she watches Tamamo and I. As I look back and forth between the two eating girls, a man interrupts the sound of eating and clapping. Oh, mighty traveling hero! Oh, mighty fox! Oh, mighty snake! Welcome to Yamatai Village! And you are, sir? I'm the chief of this village. You may have already heard, but there has been some trouble in the village recently. So this must be the chief that was looking for assistance. I believe that man said it was something about a troublesome monster. Shall we listen to his request? Slurps down the last of the soba, then gets off her rock. How unusual. She would usually try to get me to blow off requests like this. And what's this wee business? You ain't doing shit! Shall we speak somewhere else? We follow the chief's lead through the village streets. Alice and I follow him. And so does Tamamo. Hey, why are you following too? What's your tone with your elders? I heard rumors about an impudent fool causing trouble here. I won't allow something like that to continue. Impudent fool? How about that? Yamatai Village isn't quite a troublesome spot due to a particular monster. As we walk down the calm streets, the chief speaks with a strain in his voice. I heard the rumors. What kind of monster is it? Her name is Yamatai no Orochi. She's an 8-headed monster that lives in a nearby cave. Yamatai no Orochi. Indeed, humans could do nothing against her. Just from Alice's reaction, I can tell this is no ordinary monster. Yeah, even you as you are right now, Luca, can't beat her on your own. Yamatai is demanding a villager to be sacrificed to her. 1 young man per year. If we don't send her the sacrifice, she'll destroy the village. That's what she said when she came 5 years ago. This has been going on for 5 years and Tamamo's just getting off her ass to do something about now. 5 years ago? So... we are weak. We can't do anything against a monster like that. So far, we have sent 5 sacrifices to her. How horrible! Oh, but don't misunderstand me. Yamatai said she wasn't going to kill the sacrifices. To prove it, she sends back the previous year's sacrifice when we send the new one. So we are not sending them off to their death. Eh? So the sacrifices come back alive? Yes. Though he was quite exhausted and weak. Now, in here. Chief stops in front of a large building and opens the door for us. This is a meeting hall for the young men of the village. Please come this way. Chief leads us into a large room. Please look. He is the sacrifice that came back last year. What the? Laying down on a futon in the middle of the floor, an emaciated young man is mumbling to himself. Master Yamata. Where's Master Yamata? Yamata isn't here any longer. You're safe here. No, not that. Master Yamata. More. Suck more. I don't care if it kills me anymore. As you can see, they come back broken. They recover after about a year. But they're precious young workers. And that isn't the only problem. The chief glances to the wall. From the other side, the sounds of men arguing can be heard. It's almost time to present a new sacrifice. The young men met together and chose the new sacrifice. But it always turns into a huge dispute. Of course it would. Having to decide who will be a sacrifice? Of course there would be huge disputes and fighting. Now, please come this way. The chief leads us into the room where the angry yells from the men can be heard. No, don't worry. I'll be the sacrifice. Stop trying to show off. I'll be the sacrifice. No. I can't let either of you do that. I'll be the sacrifice. No, you guys are too valuable. I'm lazy and bad working. It's obvious I should be the one who should be sacrificed. What's going on? Don't pull that crap. Everyone knows I should be sacrificed. You're a hard worker here, bitch. I couldn't bear the thoughts of your mother crying over you. I'll be the sacrifice. I can't let you guys go through with it. I'll be the sacrifice, no matter what. I'll be the sacrifice. So you guys protect the village in my absence. They all want to be the sacrifice. As you can see, it's pathetic. But every young man wants to be the sacrifice. Idiots. Idiots everywhere. Why don't you just send all of those idiots out as sacrifices? They're valuable workers in our small village. We can't do that. Saying that, the chief lets out a deep sigh. Oh, if only I was 60 years younger. Chief? Oh, no. If only I was 60 years younger, I could have gotten rid of Yamatai Bull. That's what I meant. Not that I would be in her sweet embrace for a whole year. Oh. No, I would have gotten rid of her. The chief's face quickly becomes gloomy again after his quick laugh. We would be short-handed without our workers in the fields. So for the first sacrifice, the laziest man was sent. But now that they all want to be sacrificed, they're competing against each other to be the laziest as possible. Then why don't you just switch it around? Say we'll send the hardest working villager. That way all the others will work extra hard, hoping they'll be the next sacrifice if they're not this one's. That's the troublesome situation this village is in. Is he serious? Now then, please step this way. Chief leads us to the corner of the building. So please, can you defeat Yamatai no Orochi? He nervously looks around and softly whispers that in my ear. Why are you speaking so softly? I can barely hear you. If the men hurt me, they would beat me up! Ah, I see. There are all kinds of things wrong with this situation. Got it. I'll get River. I wonder what the reward is. Alice pipes up at the first thing she's interested in. Alright, I'll assist in taking out that impudent Phil. Tamamo, you'll help me? Of course! You'll be quite useful. Name Luca as this year's sacrifice. Then Luca can eliminate the fool. If Luca loses, he'll just really be the sacrifice. Hey, I don't like that kind of strategy. That said, it's only a problem if I lose. This might actually be a good strategy. Honestly, this would be over really fast if Alice or Tamamo would just... No, this is a hero's job. We'll save the monsters for taking care of any political corruption in the human world. Defeating monsters is for a hero. I'm a hero, so I'm the only one eligible to do it. Then can I leave it all to you? In that case, tonight will be the best night to carry it out. Yes, let's do it. I'll defeat Yamatai no Orochi. Oh, thank you for being so understanding. But please keep this quiet from the young men. If they find out we're playing on Game River, they might riot. Got it. I'll convince them to name you as the sacrifice. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Saying that, the chief turns back toward the arguing men. We have some time to kill before nighttime. Nekamata. A friendly monster towards humans, they rarely attack humans, but may if they are starving. At times they may forcibly mate with a human, so care is still required. They are surprisingly agile and quick-footed, so they should not be underestimated despite their friendly appearance. Unique to her race of monster, the nekamata's has a rough sensation to it. Easily capable of overpowering her partner of pleasure, men will finish quickly after being inserted in their high-quality place. Other than human stuff, they love dried bonito. Like a normal cat, they love walking around, basking in the sun, and living selfish lives. Luca was forced to finish as the nekamata mated with him. The nekamata in permanent heat, she continues to mate with Luca, now a slave to the pleasure she can give. Beaten by a bizarre little cat, how pitiful. Do you really get that much enjoyment out of betraying my expectations? If you're bound by the nekamata, you'll be defeated in an instant. If you try to struggle normally, you won't escape. You must always be using Gnome's power you may lose at any time. Self-made prevents some damage, and Gnome is the only way to prevent the surefire loss. Now go, oh brave Luca. Erase any existence of that bizarre beast. Samurai Elf. An elf native to the Yamatai region. She follows the Bushido Code. Originating in Yamatai Village, the Bushido Code had a profound influence on the nearby elven village. However, the Bushido Code has long been a thing of the past in Yamatai Village. It only lives on in the elf village. The samurai elf is on a mission to preserve the peace and order in the area, removing outsiders by force. Since she is both an elf and a trained warrior, a human warrior would struggle to match her in combat. When her opponent is a man, she prefers using pinning techniques. After defeating him, she will bad touch him. Despite the Bushido Code, this act is triggered by her monster instincts. She gets along well with the Kunoichi elf, and pairs of them are frequently seen patrolling around the area. Stroking on the samurai elf's chest, Luca finished. Bad touch continuing, Luca was turned into a plaything of the samurai elf. Did you enjoy the kimono-wearing elves' techniques? Are you having fun in your quest to be played with by every monster skill? In this battle, you have to fight 2 enemies at once. When they're together, their power is quite high. If you're bound, you will take serious damage. But in Gnome, you can break out at once. In the first half of the fight, Gnome may be safer. And it's just the Kunoichi elf alone, her attacks are weaker, but she makes up for it with devastating pin attack. If she manages to pin you, she will defeat you without even allowing you to struggle once. Because of that, Gnome is completely useless. However, Silk can prevent you from being bound in the first place. Since it's a complicated pin, protection from the wind will let you avoid it quite easily. So when you reach the point where it's just the Kunoichi elf, you should switch to Silk. Now go, oh brave Luca. Finish off those annoying elven creatures. Kunoichi elf. An elf native to the Yamatai region that has been trained in the arts of ninjutsu. Ninjutsu was developed in Yamatai Village, but now only lives in the nearby Elven Village. In addition to ninjutsu, she is also trained in sexual skills, capable of showing men either heaven or hell through pleasure. If caught by a Kunoichi elf, the man can easily be squeezed dry. Wanting to defend her home area, she faithfully defends Yamatai Village. If an outsider enters without permission, she will prey on them with her Kunoichi skills. Due to her duty, she gets along well with Samurai Elf. And her evaluation is the same as the Samurai.